Hey book fan, are you stuck in endless loop of your life where you are experiencing nothing but your negative vibes only? Really? Are you facing the same? Even I used to face the same a week ago. Then I read book The New Strong by Rose Rosetta. It just notes about how you can overcome from the bad vibes that you are experiencing about the energies that human frequencies have. But it is also about how to create good energies all around you and how to match it with the human frequency. So yeah, if this intro relates to you, feels beneficial to watch till the end. What's up, everyone? I'm Aditya Gurov, your favorite book YouTuber, where I review your books. I'm currently in the where I'm trying to not to review the books which are already in the market and which are already famous. So I'm looking forward to review the books which are not so hyped, but yeah, they have sold a good amount of copy, but still they are not hyped as they should be. That one of them is The New Strong by Rose Rosetta. This book was dropped in 2017, approximately 230 pages up. It's a really good nice book. If you are a regular reader, I recommend you to read this book. You can easily go through this book. Yeah, like even a beginner can read this book for sure. So yeah, let's move forward to this book. So yeah, I have issued this book from my college library. So yeah, if I will highly recommend you for start using your fucking library card. The once I realized, oh my god, how many books does your college library, like insane amount of books the college has. So instead of using your money in books, if you can't afford it, even I own books more than 100 for sure. So yeah, if you prefer like not spending books or money but you still want to be reader, go for it, go use your library card. So yeah, let's move forward. I will be reviewing The New Strong by Rose Rotter. So yeah, let's understand who is the author, the Rose Rotter. So yeah, she is the mastermind behind The New Strong. She's been a spiritual teacher for over than 50 years. Oh my god, 50 years. Starting with teaching transcendental meditations from Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Since 1986, she's been building her energy spirituality, which is all about reading auras, energy healing, helping empathies thrive. Fun fact, she broke a 28-year-old record of most popular healer for most seminar company in Japan. Like that's a serious thing. Oh my god. She has written more than 15 books with more than 4 lakh copies sold over worldwide. Oh my god. It also includes a hit like Empath Empowerment in 30 Days, Seeking Enlightenment in the Age of Awakening. Her work is issued and published, featured in Los Angeles Times, Washington Post, USA Today. So yeah, I'm looking forward to read her more books for sure. Like she wrote like 15 books. Oh my god, I'm really. This is the first book that I'm reading of hers. I never heard about her, but yeah, this is, in my opinion, it is really good book for me. So yeah, let's move. So this book is quite a easy book to understand about the energy, vibrations and frequency. It's not an intense book that you need to get on. Like it also shows us how we are sensitive to energies, how energies all around us matter, whether it's a good energy or bad energy. Like even if a slightly bad energy which can lead to brain fogs, anxiety, feeling drained by the people we are surrounded by. Like in every other book it is said your environment all around you matters a lot, it plays a major role. In this book she don't she is also about talking about to we don't need to keep fixing ourselves with endless spiritual practices. Like in the era of social media, like Every day you do new spiritual practices all there, manifestation practice, etc. stuff. Like, oh my god, internet is filled with it. So yeah, she in this book she goes for the progress of vibrational balance to stay grounded and thrive in all areas of your life. So yeah, it is, this book is all about building a strong relationship with yourself and the sense about yourself in understanding by the frequency, improving your relationship with others, other over obsessing over itself. She also gives a self care, a self help current routine, which is big for Gen Zs. So yeah, this book is all for the spiritual glow up and chill. So yeah, I'll take you to the what's the roadmap of the book. So yeah, understanding the vibrational frequency, she breaks down human into three types: your everyday thoughts, feelings, and this or psychic emotions and energies. And third part is divine spiritual connection with your higher source or higher power or God, which you can say like Ganpati, Jesus, etc. stuff. Like, what's your higher purpose? She teaches us also about how the human vibes, like vibration, affect our daily lives and how we can tap into that divine taps for clarity. If clarity when we are lost in the form form of social media and etc stuff. So yeah, this book is quite like, you can clearly understand this book is written like recent times, like. So yeah, this book gives loads of practical advice like wake up strong, set intentions in your morning to stay grounded. Like setting intention for your day is really, it gives you clarity. Oh, what I wanna do in the day. So yeah, she also talks about stop obsessing over the energy and let, like there's a affirmation, right? I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. So yeah, she also in this book she also talks about aura and how our aura influences others, like being you, like how being authentic can affect others and what vibes that you are giving to you. So yeah, my key takeaways from the books would be the age of the awakening is real, like how we are sensitive to the energy which can make us feel more intense or make us feel good. And the second key takeaways would be stop fixing and start thriving. So yeah, you don't need endless self-help content, or just focus on the practical tools which can help you balance your vibes and stay top of your game. And vibrational awareness is key. Like, over stop and getting annoyed over small things. Start practicing gratitude, especially your aura matters. How you carry yourself in front of others, how you see yourself, how you talk to yourself, or every single thing matters. It's a low effort, but in all the spiritual practices that she has given the practical book all over the book are really low effort but has a high impact, because it's been like I have finished this book yesterday and I can feel the differences by implying the all the practical advices that she has given. My favorite quotes from the book are: in practical terms, you are responsible for what you say and do. Beware frittering away this precious lifetime by trying to make it all about energy. It's a wake up call to focus on what that we are after living, not overthinking vibes. Yeah. So yeah, second quote I really like. The most importantly, Earth School is amazing learning academy for the soul. So yeah, in this book she talks a lot about Earth School. So yeah, I would highly recommend read this book and understand what she's talking about the Earth School concept in the book. Third quote I really liked was: the purpose of your life is to evolve spiritually. Short yet deep, reminding us what is truly essential and which can help us grow without any external pressure. What I really liked about the book was the practical vibe, the practical suggestions she gave us. because many of the spiritual books I have read that, and some of the examples just feel so much unrealistic in 2025 for sure. And a second, what I loved was her anti-hustle message. Like, she's not giving any self-help content or telling you to fix yourself, so etc stuff. And third, I really liked her humor that she has used using her cat, etc stuff. Fourth, I like the empowerment focus, like she can really give us the positive, like her writing is really really positive, that I can surely tell you. What I didn't like in the book was the structure. Some chapters were scattered. There's like some chapters have like 2 to 3 pages, and some chapters are like never ending. Like some on the other, something was missing. And this book is for a niche audience, like not just spiritually inclined or not just auras inclined. And many of the things in the books were repeated, I felt like. Not many as such, but yeah, sometimes I felt like really really 0.10% times I felt like, yeah. And yeah, if you are Gen Z, like, I hope you would like this book. And the if you are Gen Z spiritual who is into crystals and etc stuff and tired of the self-help books all over the internet which are well, you can go read this book. It's an amazing read. Like, you can easily, I finished it in 1 week. You can easily finish it in 10 days or for sure. So yeah, I would highly recommend this book. It's a unique book out of all the books that are right now trending but not a verdict. My final verdict for this video would be, I would give this book 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Because this book is a fresh take on spirituality, empowering and awakening those feelings of positivity and understanding what our feelings, thoughts, actions matters on there. I can clearly see that this book would be on your TBR. Go order this book. So yeah, it's a wrap on this video. I hope you really liked the video. So yeah, on this Thursday, vlog would be coming up on book fair that I attended today. So yeah, I attended book fair today in Churchgate. So yeah, it was really really amazing experience. I have, like, today is Monday. This video will be coming on Tuesday, and the vlog will be coming at Saturday. So yeah, I'm really hoping that you would watch that vlog. It was my first time vlogging it. So yeah, I was really really bit shy, but yeah, I did it. I got out of my comfort zone. So yeah, looking forward to watch this video till end and watching that vlog too on Saturday 6 p.m. IST. So yeah, bye. So go read this book, The New Strong by Rose Rosetta. Go, go, go.